Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So it's been a very long time since I uploaded a video, and I am still kind of struggling with figuring out my whole flow with vlogging and all of that. So I decided that I had filmed this whole day, filmed a bunch of clips. I did have some talking clips, but I got rid of them, and I'm just gonna voice over the whole video. And yeah, that's what's happening. I'm just gonna voice over the whole thing. We're just gonna have a little chit chat instead, and hopefully this will be the start of uploading regularly, I hope. So yeah, I haven't been on YouTube in, I guess, like a month and a half-ish. So I had filmed, my last vlog was the first day of my co-op, and we're about 2 months into that, so I'm kind of basing it off of that timeline. That job has kept me pretty busy, along with school. I'm taking 2 classes right now, one of which is like, there's like nothing to it. It's a 1 credit class, but I'm also taking an English class that involves a lot of writing and a lot of reading, so that's taken up a lot of my time. It makes my afternoons and evenings very boring because I like to read in the couple days before class, so it's still fresh in my mind. So getting vlogs started is a little bit of a challenge. But yeah, I've been just kind of planning everything with coming back. I've been more active on Instagram, which I've been really enjoying. I've been having a lot of fun planning out all of those posts and everything, and writing a lot more in my descriptions and everything, which has been really good. I love posting on my stories. We all know that already. So hopefully that is something that is like set and done and all good, and I can start working on YouTube next and get some consistency here, and then kind of get back into streaming on Twitch more regularly. I haven't streamed on Twitch in a while, I don't think. I think I've only streamed in this apartment a couple of times actually. So yeah, Twitch is like lowest priority for me. It's not that big of a deal to me to not stream on Twitch. I do a lot of consuming on Twitch though. So I watch other people on Twitch all the time. So it's not a huge deal to me if that's something that I end up having to cut, or it's just something I can't prioritize. But yeah, I like went into my content calendar. I put in spaces for the rest of the year. Actually, I put in like all of the little events in my Notion content calendar. So all of the things are there. They're not all filled out. Like literally nothing is planned. It's just all of the boxes are in there for YouTube videos, blog posts, Instagram. I think Instagram. So all of those are in there. I have like a routine and a schedule and everything. I have a weekly like page where I kind of have like my routine in there as well. So it kind of reminds me like, oh, today's the day that a video goes up and stuff like that. So yeah, it's been a lot of organizing and getting things ready, because the summer is like, it's kind of chaos every summer for me. Like there's a lot of back and forth between my apartment and my parents' house, and we go up to New York a lot during the summer normally. But with my job, I work for a company that throws the 4th of July festival in Philadelphia. So I am here for that festival this year, so I have that time where I'm going to be super busy. And then I go up to New York right after the 4th of July to be with my family, and I'm house sitting for one of my mom's friends. Like there's a lot of time where I'm not here, so kind of figuring out how to account for that is another thing that I'm kind of working on. Yeah, it's pure chaos. It's just chaos all the time, but it's just how it is. Like I kind of always say, school comes first. In this case, school also does include my internship because it is for credit through my school, through our co-op program. So school, my job always comes first. Family comes after that. YouTube, Instagram, social media, stuff like that comes like very much last. So don't be surprised if this isn't like the end all be all to my like disappearing off the face of the internet kind of, but other things just come first in my life. That's just how it is and how it's always going to be. But one other thing I wanted to talk about was the shop. So I had initially announced that I'd put it in my Instagram bio and shared on Instagram that I wanted the shop to launch during this spring-summer co-op period, and I still do really want that. I just am pushing it until August for a number of reasons because, like I said, I'm house sitting for somebody. I'm going to be back and forth between here and my parents' house in New York a lot this summer. So I want things to be a little bit more solidly here for when that happens. I honestly haven't even turned on my sticker cutter since I've been here. So I have to get back into the groove of figuring out like making stickers and troubleshooting and all of that kind of stuff. It takes a lot of work and a lot of practice behind the scenes that you guys don't really see to get stickers to cut. I know that like I'm not hand cutting stickers, but it takes a lot of time to program a silhouette machine to cut correctly. So making sure that I still know how to do that is a thing. And if you follow me on Instagram, you kind of remember that I was working on weatherproofing my stickers using a laminator. So figuring out that process all over again is going to be a challenge. I had it like mostly figured out, and the stickers that I did make actually do still look great. I have a couple on notebooks. I have a couple on like a pen cup. So the ones that I've put on things still look really good. I do have listings for them. They're weatherproof and not waterproof because you can't submerge them in water, but they would be fine if they got hit with a splash, like the ink shouldn't run or anything like that. So figuring out all of that and making sure that I still like, even know how to make my own stickers is a thing that I have to pay attention to. So there's a lot of work that's going to have to go into all of that. And I want to design some digital products because at the moment I'm not going to be selling internationally, I don't think. The conclusion that I kind of came to the last time that I was putting together stickers was that I wasn't going to ship internationally initially, but I don't know, I could change my mind. I could definitely change my mind, but I definitely want to like have all of that stuff figured out, have that decided, know how much everything is going to cost, because I know I need sticker paper because I am making my sheet stickers 100% recyclable and made from 100% recycled paper. So that's a thing. Like there's so much that goes into a launch. So I want to kind of give myself plenty of time. I want it to be during a time where my schedule is pretty regular. So I'll still be on my internship, but I'm not going to be like running around all over the city during a festival. And I'm not going to be going back and forth to New York as much. So yeah, that's coming. It's just not coming right this second. I've thought about it, like it's definitely something that I'm thinking about and that's like in my mind, but it's not something that I'm actively working on at the moment. So yeah, I think that's all of the updates that I have to give you. Yeah, I apologize that it's been so long. I really didn't intend for that to happen. I guess just I'd moved right before that co-op video. I'm not still moving in, but like, I don't know. I feel I've been here for almost 2 months, so I should feel a little bit more settled, but I still kind of feel like unsettled in some ways. I'm still figuring out how all of this balance works and everything. So forgive me for not being very consistent, but moving forward, I'm hoping that I have all of that figured out. But I appreciate you watching so much. I miss uploading and editing and doing all of this, so I definitely want to be back. But I hope that you enjoyed this video and that I will see you next time. Bye.